Hello, welcome to Industry Reactions. Industry Reactions is a weekly briefing on industry events, changes, and future trends that impact your business. We're your hosts, Rick Honer and Mark Friedel from ChemPoint. You can find Industry Reactions on YouTube, LinkedIn, and as a podcast. For those watching on YouTube, make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and smash that like button. We plan on discussing issues that impact the global industry and help you uncover new opportunities. We hope this will provide market intelligence that will keep you ahead of changing conditions.
While 2020 proved to be the worst year for global trade on record, global recovery is expected in 2021 with particularly strong growth impulse in Q2. Cyclical chemical stocks expected to benefit as physical markets recover. Financial analysts are talking about a recovery year for chemicals as sector fundamentals improve, with demand growth the key driver. Stock picks are moving to focus more on cyclical chemical companies, which remain relatively cheap and which analysts at Credit Suisse said this week have upside. Commodity chemical markets have improved markedly from the April 2020 slump. The capacity cycle for some of them has turned up too. Oversupply could hamper some markets in the medium to longer term, but supply and demand are in much better balance. Great news.
Yeah, that is good news. And you know, when you do watch some of these financial channels, it's a lot of the dialogue is around investing in these commodities, not just chemicals, but across the globe in multiple different sectors.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of everyone talking about Tesla. Let's talk about the chemical industry.
Exactly. All right. So the ICIS Petrochemical Index, or Ipex, continued to climb in December, increasing by 6.5% for the month, tracking price increases for most of the major petrochemical and plastic commodities. The table here shows the movement in global and regional Ipex values as petrochemicals and plastics demand generally improved and markets tightened from pandemic-induced lows. The Northwest Europe index rose sharply as butadiene, styrene, toluene, and benzene prices climbed significantly higher.
That's great again. North American freight railcar traffic fell 11.2% in 2020 amid the coronavirus pandemic, with chemical railcar loadings down 2.7%, the Association of American Railroads said on Wednesday. Overall, railcar traffic, including chemicals, fell in all three countries, the US, Canada, and Mexico. I guess that's not too surprising, and again, I think things are ticking up.
Yeah, 11.2% is, it could have certainly been worse.
For sure.
All right, and new product introductions and company announcements. We have Novazymes in the news. They've launched a new enzyme created for better tasting high protein beverages. It can help overcome taste challenges associated with bitterness and astringency and relieves the need to compensate by adding other ingredients to mask such off taste, the company says. Novazymes has developed Formia Prime to help beverage producers and brands to overcome the typical formulation challenges when using whey protein hydrolysates, particularly in ready-to-drink protein beverages.
Okay, in M&A news, Momentive Performance Materials has reached an agreement to acquire KCC Corp's silicone business in Korea and the UK, as well as its sales operations in China. The acquisition will move the capabilities of KCC's silicones business from KCC Corporation, Momentive's majority shareholder, to Momentive, consolidating the company's combined capabilities and expertise in advanced silicones. Momentive develops silicone and specialty products for customized applications in healthcare, telecommunications, electronics, personal care, construction, transportation, agricultural, energy, and many other industries.
Yeah, it's good to see. I was wondering what was going to happen with that business longer term. This seems like it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's interesting they're calling it an acquisition since KCC already owns Momentive. It kind of feels more like a restructuring.
Yeah. All right, in other news, Solvay is to sell its surfactant business to private equity firm OpenGate Capital. Solvay will sell its amphoteric surfactant business to the private equity firm OpenGate Capital for an undisclosed sum. Amphoteric surfactants are used in shampoo, among many other applications. The unit employs 175 people at sites in the US, UK, Germany, and Turkey.
Rick, is it just me, or have we noticed a lot of Solvay in M&A news in the last few months?
Yeah, you're right. Now that you say that, they've come up many times.
They're definitely switching up their portfolio.
Yep.
The specialty chemical maker Vertelis is changing private equity owners again. Pritzker Private Capital is buying the firm from an undisclosed amount. Vertelis will continue to be led by CEO John Van Huel, who is also investing in the firm. Indianapolis-based Vertelis is a major producer of the insect repellent DEET, picoline, pyridine derivatives, and other specialty chemicals. Rick, I don't follow too much of these private equity companies, but I did catch this story last week, and I didn't realize that Pritzker, the main guy there, is heir to the Hyatt fortune. So it must be nice to be partnered with someone who has very deep pockets.
Yeah, and you're partnered with Vertelis, who makes DEET, so mosquitoes are no longer a problem. All right, so the next story we have is in the flavor and seasoning businesses. So global flavor and seasoning player McCormick and Company has acquired 100% share of FONA International, that's F-O-N-A. They're an independent manufacturer of flavors, focusing on nutritional and natural products for the food, beverage, and nutritional markets for $710 million. McCormick's clean and natural flavor platform is enhanced with the addition of FONA's predominantly natural portfolio. In particular, the acquisition is expected to strengthen McCormick's leadership in better-for-you flavors for health and performance nutrition applications. So again, just never nonstop natural and vegetable-based movements in the food space.
Yeah, it's definitely the trend. PPG Industries says it has acquired Versaflex, a maker of polyurea, epoxy, and polyurethane coatings for industrial and infrastructure markets, including water treatment and transportation. Terms of the transaction, including purchase price, were not disclosed. Versaflex has annual revenues of about 70 million USD and is currently owned by private equity firm Dalfort Capital Partners.
All right, specialty chemicals company Lanxess completed the sale of its reverse osmosis membrane business. The business was acquired by French group Suez, a world leader in sustainable resource management. The parties have agreed not to disclose the purchase price. Thus, as of January 21st, 2021, the production plant as well as the research facilities in Bitterfeld, Germany, including all employees, were transferred to Suez.
All right. That is it for this week's edition of Industry Reactions. We will return next week with a fresh batch of stories. Until then, stay safe.
Take care.